everybody, Steve here. We're back, and this is a video where we're going to talk about where I'm going to be heading in regards to this hydroxy stuff. You know, my latest video, the one previous to this, dealt with denature alcohol and trying to winterize our electrolyte solution. Currently I've got that stuff sitting in my freezer, and so we'll give it a shot and see if it freezes overnight. And then when it comes back out, if it doesn't freeze, we're going to add some more sodium hydroxide and do some more tests, and that'll be a follow-up video. So that's something that concerns me. Seeing that winter is coming along, and it comes around every year, global warming is not so bad that we all live in the tropics, that got to address that in some way, shape, or form. Either we're going to have some type of additive to our electrolyte solution, or as I've already got like a bunch of people who have sent me messages and comments saying, hey man, you need to, instead of adding stuff, you need to just get an oil pan heater or a fish tank heater, or you know, just different ideas of, you know, different types of solutions to add and to check out and try. And so that's what we're going to be doing. And when I mean we, I mean me, myself, and I, because I'm the only one here in my lab spare room. So we're going to be looking at that. Some of the other things we're going to look at is I don't know if you guys know it, but there's a YouTuber called The Install Guys, a guy named Steve as well. Awesome name. And we're going to be looking at an EPD device, or an explosive protective device. So in other words, for a bubbler, if you have a flashback, this explosive device will allow the explosion to happen and occur and to dissipate outside of your bubbler, so it doesn't break it or blow it up, and it'll reset and you can just go about your business. So I've got one of those, and so we're going to take a look at that and see how that works. Which leads into the next thing, the dual bubbler that I've been working on. It works great, it works awesome. The problem is I haven't found a one-way check valve that doesn't leak. All the diaphragm ones that I've been using, and I've looked at about 15 check valves so far. They all leak anywhere from, the worst one was like after a day. The best one for a diaphragm was one-way check valve was like a week. Had the spring-loaded ones with a stainless steel ball. Those work kind of good, but your system has to put out a lot of gas to break that seal. Problem with a couple of those check valves is that the spring in there wasn't stainless steel, so it started corroding, and so far I haven't found one that does not leak. So while the dual stage bubbler does work, and I do think that it's really, really good, actually it is, we just need to find a one-way check valve that will actually do the job. And again, I wouldn't recommend the dual stage bubbler unless your system is putting out at least 1 liter per minute or more. And your system has to be sealed. Your cell has to be sealed. There can't be any leaks because those will pop up. So, but anyway, we're going to look at a bubbler, and with the EPD device from the Install Guys, the link will be over on, I don't know, whatever site it's going to be on. We're going to look at that. We're going to look at possibly a PWM. Why am I saying we? I'm not sure. I will be looking at PWMs, hopefully. We'll see what happens. It depends on, again, I'm not made of money, because if I was, I probably wouldn't be on YouTube, that's for sure. Hopefully we'll look at a PWM, and in regards to our electrolyte solution, that if it has a high electrolyte level, we got to have something to regulate the amps. In winter time, maybe a high electrolyte level will keep it from freezing as well. So I might look into that. Let's see what else. The next thing that I want to get is this right here. But you can't tell anybody because it's a secret, okay? It's a secret. I haven't even told my wife. Okay, so here it is. This is going to be an early Christmas. Again, remember, I didn't tell my wife, so keep it a secret. We'll see how this goes. It's a 220 amp alternator for my 97 Ford Ranger, which is a 2.3 liter. The output at idle is 115 amps, which is good because the stock alternator on my vehicle is 95 amps. The full output of 220 amps is achieved when the engine hits 1200 RPMs. And this is going to, and please, please pray that this thing will just bolt on and I won't have any problems because I'm not a mechanic. Hopefully it'll be a quick switch out, but yeah, that could be a real interesting video right there. But what I'm looking at doing is people know I'm definitely leaning towards a dry cell and looking at a dry cell because of the efficiency and because of the output and how well it handles so many amps and stays cool. So this little baby here is going to be, this is going to help me get some serious hydroxy and put it into my engine, and we'll definitely get some real good tests with this and a dry cell. So, and if not, I'll just put a real kicking radio system in my truck and we'll just call it good. So anyway, but that's what I'm looking at there. Thought you might want to take a look and see it. And again, this is from DB Electrical. I got it off of eBay. And so it's something to think about. I don't know. So we'll do a review and we'll see how this works out and take it from there. So anyway, you can see that I'm pretty excited about getting the alternator, the 220 amp alternator, because that's going to be more power. Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. More power means more gas, means more, I don't know, hopefully more increased miles per gallon. So we'll see how that works. And again, eventually this is all going to go to, because I can't put 220 amps into a modified smack booster, or I turn it on and it would like melt everything in a matter of seconds. So this is all leading up to a dry cell. I'm going to be getting a dry cell, and eventually, I'm not sure when, but we'll see how that goes. When I do get one, we'll test it out. We'll take a look at it, see what works and what doesn't, and what it can do. And I'm really looking forward to that. Because if you've noticed, if you've watched any videos for dry cells on YouTube, they all have high MMWs. They deal with amps great. They don't have a heat problem. It's just the thing that is going on right now as far as hydroxy is concerned. So looking at going towards that, and again, it's just a more efficient product. The numbers are great. We're seeing a lot of people doing test videos, so it's not like it's something new, but a lot of people are seeing some good gains with dry cells. And it says, you've got mail. Alrighty. So anyway, since I got to check my mail and answer some questions, I'll close this video out, but that's where I'm heading, looking at doing the testing with winterized electrolyte solutions, hopefully PWM, the bubbler explosive protection device thingy from the install guys, and then the new alternator, and then hopefully the dry cell. And I'm sure there'll be some other stuff in there too, some more free information. Hopefully you can pass that all around. If you got stuff that can help out, or hey, pass it on. Put it in the comments, send me a PM, give me a hand, because I guess the reason I was saying we in these videos, in this video, is because this isn't just me. There's been so many people that have given me good advice and tips. This is part of your project too. So it's not just me, because I need a lot of help. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, hey, take care, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.